Hi, John Lay here with another hot take review. Today's hot take is on D2L LMS. D2L, or Desire to Learn, is a long-lived organization over 20 years in the learning systems industry. They founded themselves inside the K through 12 space and moved to universities and then moved over to corporations and then into extended enterprise with customer learning, and then also into professional education with associations, primarily associations and content as a business. So D2L is an all-purpose learning system that covers quite a few of the use cases of commercial learning systems. But because they come from academia, they brought a lot of the best habits from academia into the corporate space. And so their solution is very unique and different than others that you would see because of some of the advanced teacher-student interaction or instructor-student and cohort interaction is some of the best that's out in the industry. But D2L's claim to fame is not just providing a product or a software solution. They have a real deep bench of professional services staff and experienced staff. They have almost 1,000 employees. They have over 1,000 customers. They have deployments in over 40 countries. So they're a big, large, diverse company, but they provide a lot of services. And those services go from the normal configuration, integration, training, and implementation services, but extend far beyond that with instructional design, content creation, mobile app development, video work, graphical artists, managed administration, even just to outsource the whole kit and caboodle of your training department, and advisory services. So they provide a lot of the pieces of the puzzle so that organizations can hit the ground faster. They can basically invest in those to speed up the deployment, but also narrow down problems that you're going to have by investing really in people that have done it multiple times before. So D2L offers a real nice solution from that standpoint, but that's in addition to their great product. Their great product is a learning management system. It also has optional components like performance management, analytics comes with it, but content creator. These are things that can snap into the application and broaden it. But the LMS itself is, because it's good for multiple audiences, it really can be configured to look differently for different groups, so the different audiences or groups that are in there, but be able to share content across there. One of the things they do great is the collaboration. So when you create a cohort or a class that's going together, the student-to-teacher interactions, the ability to record yourself on video, have it automatically transcribed, searchable within the class, submit assignments and get peer feedback, get instructor feedback, to have rubrics so instructors can grade and rate OJT and offline assessments inside the actual dashboards then for the user and for the instructor or the teacher. The dashboards are incredibly useful to look at the cohort of students, whoever they may be, their progress through, their interaction, their engagement. All of it's really graphical. I encourage you to watch the executive briefing I just went through that showed all those things. It's some of the nicest examples, I think, of progress indicators and that progress dashboard, and really a dashboard for all the interaction that goes on in a particular class. The system can manage any type of learning. It's strongest, I think, in instructor-led, virtual instructor-led, and hybrid type courses, but it also supports all the LTI and SCORM and different standards that are out there, as well as documents and digital documents and things like that. You could put those all into a nice curriculum and tie it all together. Everything is super mobile, so everything's mobile responsive, redesigned here recently from top to bottom, front to back. Watch that executive briefing and get some examples of that. They also produce white-labeled mobile apps that provide all the same functionality, but then also the ability to download content, consume it offline, take it later, as well as utilize like notifications and other mobile-only type features. So they offer that. They have the highest level of accessibility that exists, or that software organizations strive to. So if you have WCAG or ADA requirements, Section 508 C requirements, these are D2L is an organization that takes that seriously on both their mobile and and on their regular platform. They also have a really neat automation engine, very powerful automation engine. They call it the release conditions. And it's basically what content a learner can see or not see based on a whole bunch of rules that you can design yourself. Really infinite amount of combinations of if-thens you can make. The if list in particular, I noticed was super long. You had to scroll to see the bottom of it, so I didn't count, but definitely over 25 or 30 different conditions the system can look for, triggers, and then do something like assign content or open content or send a notification. And so it's a really powerful automation engine that can automate a lot of that. And in addition to that, they have within the content flow, which could be a training plan or a curriculum or just a course that has different pieces. Each piece can be automated in the sense that you can look for things that are happening or not happening within that and send custom notifications. So it can really get customized. And as teachers or instructors continue to use the application to teach the same course, it gets more robust and deep of the type of interactivity and personalization that you can do to drive engagement. And that's the last thing, because the system is now modern with a complete refresh, and everything is clean and white and easy to use for the system or easy to use for the learner. It's a real usable application that has deep configurability as well as some super functionality for the engagement of learners. So there you have it. There's my hot take at D2L. You can find more of our fiercely independent education and resources at talentedlearning.com, including the new 2023 LMS and Learning Systems Commercial Market Report, where we evaluate the marketplace, the top competitor solutions, including D2L in that report. So there you have it. We'll hope to see you on the next.